How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? This is the end. This is the end of 2021. God, what a year, what a year. Hit like so we can share the last broadcasting of 2021 right here in Tabanero Cigars. Ybor City used to be cigar capital of the world, but we're still doing an amazing job to keep some of that blood running in here in Ybor. I love when people come in and clients or customers are walking around Ybor and they always ask that question, why there's so many cigar shops in Ybor City? Oh my God, it's like they're knocking on the door and then I get connected and I explain why, and it's fascinating. How's everybody doing? My name is Yanko Maceda. I am the founder of Tabanero Cigars, where we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. And I was so excited with today's broadcasting that I realized I didn't grab a cigar. I've been taking my time about smoking cigars because I had two pretty rough weeks recently with I call them a COVID-19 vacation. I had 2 weeks of vacation, and God, it was tough. It was tough, but we survived it. And I don't think I'm 100% yet. Everybody's saying that it's going to take time to get back. But little by little, I'm turning back to who I used to be. I smoked a Nero Robusto yesterday, and I was only able to pick up the wrapper notes. I knew I was smoking a San Andres Mexican wrapper, but the filler, no way to taste the filler. Yesterday I was having some burgers, it was pretty good, but I ate an onion, and I said, I only feel right at the end that tangy flip, that hint that it was an onion. To the taste, I was lost. How was Christmas, guys? Merry Christmas. How was Christmas? Did you guys spend it with the family? I hope you guys did. We were close right here in the shop, so everybody was able to spend their time with their loved ones, with their significant others, with their families, with their kids. And I think it's a day that we will continue to respect. They were asking me in Nicaragua, are you guys going to be closed for Christmas? And of course. There's not such a rush to get to the top right away. We can take our time. There's no rush. And I think that's a day that we should respect the same way we respect Thanksgiving. It's a beautiful day to remind you guys that it is not only in Thanksgiving that you have to give thanks. It's not only in Christmas that you have to give thanks for beautiful life that we have. People has asked me in this recently episode of COVID-19 if I would change anything, if I would protect more myself, if I had a chance to keep it away from me, if I have done anything different, in the past. I don't know, like using mask 24 hours, sanitizing my hands every 3 seconds, not visiting family, not shaking hands with friends. If I would have done anything different, if I would hide in my house, avoid going out, not to catch the virus. And I say, heck no. I'm gonna live my life like I'm continue living my life the way I'm doing it. I already suffer as much fear in the beginning because it was the unknown, but I said, not anymore, not no more. I understand what it is. And yes, this second time, it was a little bit more difficult, not because it was a stronger or because I was losing my breath. No, it was because it was a lot longer. The first time I catch the virus on March 2020, I didn't lose my taste or my smell. And it was only 7 days, I would say 6-7 days. This time, it was 2 whole weeks, and I lost my taste and my aroma, my smell, and I'm still not 100%. So no, I wouldn't do anything differently. I'm treating it as I got a pretty bad cold. How are you, Rob? How you doing? Happy New Year, sir. Happy New Year. I like that. So we're getting a lot of attention on Cigar International page. I love it. It's about time. Let me see. Not the store on Facebook. The Cigar International page. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Someone from Cigar International came here. Cigar International. I'm sorry. I was thinking Cigar Aficionado. I like that. I like that. Yeah, Steve is here. So I wouldn't done anything different. I wouldn't done anything different. I will continue going the way I'm doing it. I can, because people are acting with this whole thing of the virus like it's gonna, like soon it's gonna go away. I don't think it's gonna go away soon. I think we're gonna have to get used to it. Our body's gonna have to recognize it, understand it, and deal with it. So I'm not gonna do anything different. I'll continue my life like this. Of course, I'm a good citizen, so if I gotta jump on a plane to go to Nicaragua and use the mask, okay, no problem. If whatever they really, really need me to wear a mask, of course. About all the things that they require me, I don't know, because I feel my body already built immune to the two variants, and I went through it. So if a new one comes in, I'll be ready. I'm really happy because right at the end, and it was a great experience, our good friend Zach, that he's in charge of social media, he's in charge of a lot of stuff here. He posted the digital gift cards online, and we also send an email. And right before Christmas, we sold like five or six gift cards. So I was really happy. And so far, right now, we are 2,090 online orders. 2,090. So 2,100 orders in our website. Please keep in mind that since this business was established, it was never meant to be online business. It's always been a storefront, interacting with the customers. So the online business, it never had a 100% energy. It's always, I believe, it will have a 30% because there's a lot that we have to take care of right here in the store. So a website that only really got our 30% of the energy did this year, which it broke record, 2,100 orders, and the year's not in yet. So we'll see if we end, 260, 2,000, I think before the end of the year, we got another 60 orders. I would say another 60 orders. So we'll see. I'm really happy with the online orders. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Every morning when I wake up, I make sure to be aware of everything that is going on in my life. And the first thing that I pinpoint, what are the things that I should thank the universe, thank God, because they're happening, and every year they're surprising me. And it's usually in the morning. I don't want the day to continue and for me to completely forget that I haven't give thanks. And usually when I come here to the shop, I open the door, I come in, I look around, I do it again. Thank you for the amazing online orders, and thank you for the business right here in the store. It's been really a mental challenge, the situation with the store sales, because you come into the store and I spend 5 hours, 6 hours here in the store, and I see, I don't know, in that 5 hours I see 6 customers, 8 customers, 10 customers, and you're thinking that it's been a bad day because there was no traffic in the streets. And when you look at the numbers and you see $2,500, $2,700, and another $1,500 online, you go, wow. So this year we have broke record. We have better sales between online and here than 2019. Persistency, not giving up, and redesigning ourselves about, doesn't matter what's happening around us. We just got to keep pounding and making things better and better and better. It's been a challenge losing my taste and smell because I already smoked 3 cigars. And Robusto Connecticut, I guess because it's something that I smoke so constantly in the morning, I was able to spot a lot of the different tones, but I was not able to get the complexity of the Robusto Connecticut. I had first the regular Robusto, and I was pretty off. And it's a situation, my taste and my palate is a situation that it gets better today, but you wake up tomorrow morning and it's a little bit worse than the day before. So I'm waiting for the opportunity that I feel that I have my taste 100% and then smoke the cigars. Pretty challenging. Guys, it's been a challenging year. I always look back and I see how much time I spend with the family, with the kids, my wife, and my mom, my sister. I always kind of look back at the end of the year and reflect if I did okay, if the balance it was good, or if we needed more time, a better balance with family. It's really important when you love your profession to understand to keep that balance, with family because at the end, every time you have success, the people that you really want to celebrate with is family. And if you don't spend time with them in a weekly basis, when it's time to celebrate your success, it's like, okay. Now, when they're present, when they're involved when you're evolving, when they involve on everything that is going on, when you talk at home, when we do Sundays breakfast, Saturday breakfast, and I share everything that is going on with the kids during the week the same way I'm doing it with you guys. When success times shows up and you share with your family, everybody celebrates because they know the course that you've been taking with things. We play a lot of Monopoly yesterday, and I was fascinated how my kids have that leader mentality, that business enterprise mentality already. The way I saw them acting with the Monopoly game. They not even can pronounce the name of Monopoly. They say Monopoly. But my God, Valentina, Santiago especially, he was buying all the properties. He had 2/3 of the property. He was buying like crazy. So I get they have it in their genes. And I'm always sharing with them how important it is that we need to make more leaders in the world. We need to make more leaders. The world needs more leaders to guide us, to get us to another level for a better world. So I'm always sharing that with my kids, how important it is to become leaders, because I told my son I wouldn't be wasting my time with you if I don't see you don't have the potential. I told my older son, and they all three have the potential. So I'm always working on them, making it understand that the world needs more leaders. It's a lot easier for people to say, no, this is my thing. I just follow. I don't want the headaches. Let me just follow. Yeah, but soon we're not gonna have anybody to follow. So we need more leaders to follow. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. It can be addictive, that Monopoly game. They're already playing at home. They said, "Hey, Dad, can we play even when you go do the live?" I said, "Okay, but don't choose my character. Leave my character in there, safe for me." I was doing pretty good yesterday. It was Santiago who had most of the property than me, and I had Santiago had more property, but I had more money than Santiago. We were pretty close. It was challenging. So balance between your profession and family is something that I always paying attention. I think we did pretty good this year. My kids is asking me, "Dad, are we gonna do the cabins in the mountains again in the snow?" So that means we put a lot of energy on experiences, not buying stuff to my kids. I don't think I have learned many years ago that it's not what do I buy to my kids or be competitive with a neighbor or a cousin that has this, that has that. Because I learned that they ask you for something, but in the next 5 minutes, they forget about it. They just ask you because they saw it and they like it. Now, you take them to an experience, oh my God, they'll remember. It's been almost 2 years that we went to the Dominican Republic, and every time they see a picture or anything from the Dominican Republic, they ask me again, where are we going to the Dominican Republic? Where are we going to a resort? So experience is really what is making my kids to want to fall in love with life. Experiences. So I don't spend too much time in the material stuff. I have to accept that I got it hooked with Tesla. They love Tesla. Every time they see a Tesla, oh, Dad, look at Tesla. I think I did it unconscious for them to accept technology, for them to be following a good leader, to learn from a leader, which is a beautiful company from Elon Musk, Tesla. That is, there's no secret that it's inspired me with everything that I'm doing in my business. So please experience as much as you can with your kids. There's no replacement for experiences. My business is around experiences. My business is not about coffee or cigars. It's about the experiences that I create for you with an amazing product, with an amazing cigar, with an amazing coffee. I commit myself to stand here and spend time with you guys on Sundays because I believe Sundays is a pretty relaxed day. I probably get more of your attention, and that's why I do this, because this brand, it's about creating experiences for you. Put you to think, put you to reflect on things that, I don't know, you see it from someone else, you see it on a video, you read it on a book, and you don't really pay much attention. But now you're seeing it from the guy that is making your cigars. So when you smoke that cigar, you remember what that guy was saying, and probably it will affect your life in a different way than reading it from an author that you not even know. So I believe I'm kind of a messenger of sharing what is going on in my life, my experiences with you guys, and with a good cigar in your hand. Well, tobacco. There's a lot going on with tobacco. There's a lot going on with tobacco. My good friend, my good brother, industry brother, Raymond Page, is in Cuba now. And we had a great time yesterday. We talked like for 30 minutes. He was able to connect to Wi-Fi on his dad's home. So we had a great conversation. He hasn't been able to connect today, but we had a great conversation yesterday. He said that 30 minutes was ended. Oh, no, I said. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. So we were talking about Nicaragua and tobacco. Everyone in the industry, Dominican Republic, everyone wants to put their hands on Nicaraguan filler. I guess wrapper is being taken care of with Ecuador, Mexico, but the filler, the Nicaraguan filler, that is a huge problem. A huge problem. I was having a great conversation with Raymond yesterday, and he shared a little bit with me, and it's not something new. A couple of months ago, it was, I think La Aurora, I was looking for big amounts of Nicaraguan fillers, and they reach out to someone that we know in common, and that someone said, no, I can't. The filler I have is for my production, and I don't think I have enough for the amount of millions of cigars that I need to do. Now another cigar company from the Dominican Republic reach out to the same person that we know in common and ask them that please, they need filler, they need Nicaraguan filler, that they will willing to pay top dollars for the filler down in Nicaragua. You know, the person that even have to ship it to the Dominican Republic, they were willing to pay like $12 a pound down in Nicaragua. Think about it. Nicaraguan filler 2018, it was $4.50, $5.50 a pound. Right now, people are paying $12 a pound, and there's none. There's none. All the Nicaraguan filler in existence is already being bought out because the amount of cigars that the industry is consuming, they're not growing enough tobacco for next year. So it's going to be interesting to see pricing, seeing availability of the products that you're used to smoke next year on the stores. We just had a third wholesale order from The Leaf in Abilene, Texas, with 8 boxes. They're buying cigars like crazy. And I know it's thanks to Rob from Cigar Talk. He's done an amazing job sharing cigars with people, for people to try. So Abilene, Texas, The Leaf is buying cigars like crazy. So I was just reflecting, well, you imagine another 20 stores like that they discover our product and go crazy like that. It can affect even the sales here in our shop. So that's why I always says you got to be careful what you wish for, because at some point you can go no más, no más, no more, no more. So I got to be careful with my deepest desire on the direction I'm going. We decided that we're putting all of the energy on Vegas 2022, going to the show on Vegas. And after we come back from Vegas and see what was their reaction with retailers, how everything went in Vegas, our next step, it will be the store, the next store. Uy, uy, gracias. Gracias, Canacito. Y empecé el live, se me olvidó hasta coger un trabajo. Gracias, amor. After we come back from Vegas, we are going to be looking already. Well, I'm sorry. This year, beginning of the year, there's 3 things that we're going to be working. Vegas is the first thing. Is priority, and we will be looking and talking to different companies for the store in Texas. We haven't choose where in Texas, but we want to be part of the progress, part of the success that is going on in Texas. God is talking to Karen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You're not foforero, no? This is a hard decision, you know? We got a sobrino, a Nito, Nito Toro, and a Patriarca Torpedo. Knowing how my senses are right now, I think I'm going to do a Sobrino. Sobrino is always full of flavor, so I think it will be a cigar that I will be able to taste more now. But now it's a Taba brew for me and you moment. Thanks to La Naviera Coffee Mill. La Naviera does an excellent blend for us, up to my standards. La Naviera has been in Tampa, Florida for 105 years. And I'm so blessed that Danny paid attention to us and said, yeah, I would love to do business with you guys. You guys have something going on. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Oh my God. It's really dark chocolate. Really dark chocolate, no bitterness. No bitterness. When I do a Italian espresso, when I'm about and around other places, and they do a great espresso, great Italian espresso, I see myself putting a little bit more sugar of what I used to because of the bitterness. Mine is perfect. The right amount of caffeine, that dark chocolate taste, Cuban espresso, and no bitterness. Raymond is in Cuba now, and he sent me pictures of the Condega. Raymond's growing 7 manzanas of Condega, and they're looking beautiful. I'm gonna pass the pictures to Zach so he can post. They're looking beautiful. The tobacco is looking beautiful. And then I've been talking to my relative in Pinar del Rio, asking how things are going, how the crops are going, the safra. And I send them the pictures. And I say, well, what do you think of the pictures? I say, well, it looks good. It looks good, but it looks pretty thick. It looks pretty thick. A good tobacco should be pretty smooth, not so thick. And I said, well, it's not wrapper. It's not wrapper what they're growing in there in Nicaragua. Nicaragua doesn't grow wrapper or binder. Nicaragua only grows filler. Well, it looks thick. It's going to be pretty thick. Now we will have to see combustion. Well, our cigar has an amazing combustion, and our cigars, they all have Condega. They all have Condega. I told Raymond, since I discovered Condega, that I wanted all my cigars to have Condega. And it's more because of the aroma. The aroma. It's not as much as taste. I believe it's the aroma of Condega. They said that it also sweetens the blend. So Jalapa and Condega, they're both sweet. Now, I also learned that Condega is known for strength. It has a lot of strength like Esteli, but it's sweet and it has a nice aroma. So there's many of our cigars that not even have Esteli because we have the strength of Condega, and that's enough. You put Esteli when you want to go really to a full body cigar. So let's do the Sobrino. Sobrino has a natural San Andres wrapper. Natural San Andres wrapper is not a Maduro, it's a natural San Andres wrapper. So it's pretty complex because it almost looks like Ecuadorian wrapper, but it has the sweetness of San Andres. And because of the filler, it's hard to really pick up that it's San Andres. You can be confused. You can think it's an Ecuadorian. But no, it's San Andres. San Andres. Let's go ahead and light up first, and then we cut. I don't have all my senses, so to really taste a cigar, when I sit down, and I do it at least once a week, to sit down and really pay attention to the cigar, stay off my phone, and this is how I light up my cigar when I have the time. I light up first, and then I cut the cigar.
You're most welcome.
I'm still off. I'm going to Nicaragua hopefully on the 14th, the 15th, and I'm asking God to be 100% before I go to Nicaragua because I'm still pretty off. I was joking with my good friend Keith. I said, man, if I don't go back to my original palate, I don't know what will be of my business. And he said, no, you'll be a regular guy. Thank you, Keith. Thank you for, having me thinking so highly of me and my palate. I can taste that it's a clean cigar. I can taste that it has a sun-grow wrapper. Even the sun-grow wrapper from Mexico, not Ecuadorian. But other than that, that's it. That's it. I can pick up the complexity of the cigar. Now, I think my nose is a lot better than my taste. And I know they're combined. They're both things that make taste. There was, right at the beginning, I would walk through the door, come into the store, and I wasn't being able to smell the store. And that's a pretty strong aroma when you come in here into the store. Or the tobacco, the cigars, the roller working, it hits you, you know, and even and especially if you don't smoke cigars. So for me, it's pleasant to come home to smell. But thank you, Tony. See you. But it was recently that I came into the store and I was able to pick up the aroma. So I hope it comes back. So guys, let's pay attention. Let's see what's going to happen next year with tobacco. It's going to be pretty interesting. I believe there's still a lot of companies that they haven't raised their prices. They got 2018 prices. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I really miss the taste of a good cigar. I know this is a good cigar, but I'm still off. Hopefully it'll come back. I want to get ready, so next Sunday will be 2022, if I'm not mistaken. I will see if I can try next Sunday, 2022, to have some numbers, to share with you guys. I would like to share our progress or success with you guys next Sunday. We'll see if we have some numbers. How many cigars were sold? That's a question. That is always a question. How many cigars were sold? You know, how many online orders? How many wholesale orders? If it's not next Sunday, we'll be ready for the next one. But I commit myself to share with you guys at some point in January what was the success of 2021 success. Hola, Dave. How are you, my friend? Well, guys, I spent a good 30 minutes with you guys to reflect a little bit, to be thankful for everything that happened this year. It was a rough year, and I'm expecting for 2022 to be even a tougher year. How things are continuing in the direction that they're going. But we are getting ourselves prepared. We did 300,000 cigars this year. We're doing 350,000 cigars next year. So we are ready. We are ready for 2022, 2023. We are ready for the next 2 years. And we got plenty of boxes, cigar labels. I already talked to Jason Newman about sending more labels down there, and they said yes, of course. We're gonna send another container on January to Nicaragua. Thank you to the Jason Newman family. Thank you for all the support. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. That makes my day. Thank you, Dave Esteves. Thank you. I think we're doing pretty good. I think the blends that we are conceiving, how the blends have got better, the amazing tobacco that Raymond is always fermenting and making sure that it's ready to be in a cigar is making a big difference. I think we hit the jackpot. We did it because we got the perfect combination. Two people that are really passionate about what they do, and somehow I'm trying to share with him, which he's a lot younger than me. He's going to be 29 this year. And not to rush it, that I'm 43 and I feel like I'm in my beginnings because I have a lot of experience, because my business is right on the point to start growing pretty healthy. So I'm 43 and I feel like I'm in the beginning. So with him being 30 years old, oh my God. He got plenty of time to experience life and to grow, not to rush it. Guys, thank you very much. My name is Yanko Maceda, founder of Tabanero Cigars. And remember that we believe in the enjoyment of craftsmanship that allows you to stop time, reflect on life, and plan the future ahead. I see you guys next Sunday. Enjoy the rest of the day.